more than 1,000 devices watching the C main. Massive viewing audience at home. Support coming from left, right and centre for all the drivers as we're about to go green. The race will be reduced, I would suggest, to 18 laps. It's the number of cars plus one. Okay, so it's remaining 19. Stand by. 19 laps the journey, they're away. Ricky Throckmorton, and with him is Bromley. They head down the main straight the first time. Into turn number one, back into Corey Sando in third. Only the first two qualify. A move coming on the outside by Daryl Atkinson as AJ Lawrence went a bit sideways. Around the outside goes Jason de Goldie. Oh, and the race leader Blomley hits the fence. So too does the 37 of Atkinson. Both of them trying to get out of the Speedway. Atkinson's car's damaged. De Goldie's in trouble. Oh, rotten old start for Atkinson. The race continues. Atkinson will try and get to the infield. He lives there now. He nearly left the venue. It's a race in three. It's split the scene, the first three. They move out of turn number four into the main straight. Ricky Throckmorton, Corey Sando, and with them is Blomley, Jaden Blomley. Then the chasing pack of AJ Lawrence. They're back in fifth place as the 91 car of Evan Wakefield. As Ricky Throckmorton is now under attack from Corey Sando. That's for the lead. As we go further back in the field. Oh, there's another two up in the fence. Oh, big rollover. A terrible rollover. And that is Donald Irving in car number 31. That has gone the best part of 60 or 70 metres upside down.
Hold on, Jason. If we can get all the kids, please stay away. I know you want to get over there. All the kids, please stay away from the crash scene. Thank you very much for that.
So in the first lap or two, we've had 5 or 6 cars go right up on the wall. And the contact that was made there in the back straight was almost at the Timmers sign. And it's gone about 70 or 80 metres, flipping violently end over end, lap after lap, or roll after roll. It's gone many, many times. But ask once again the people over there to remain clear of the incident scene. Paramedics are there and the crash crew. That's a very bad rollover. It's the 31 car of Donald Irving who has taken a huge big crash. Ladies and gentlemen, he's getting out of the car. How about putting your hands together for Donald Irving? Wow. I'm not sure if he's injured or he's taking a bow to the crowd, but Donald is walking towards the ambulance under his own steam. But that was a massive, monumental crash. That car, again, has rolled the best part of 70 metres. And there is a replay coming up. It's from the infield camera that Brooke has got. Here's another replay of it. It really starts back in turn number 2. The three of them got together. Great camera work by a crew here to get that on a couple of angles. Brooke got it from the infield, and we got it up here in the tower as well with with Tyler. But that was a very bad crash. So it's still under red as the crash crew put some dirt over the track where all the coolant and all the other fluids have come out of that car. And there you can see Donald Irving's car here in the main straight being towed by the tractor to go on the restart. When we go back under yellow, we're still under red at the moment. It'll be Ricky Throckmorton, Corey Sando, Jaden Blomley, AJ Lawrence, Evan Wakefield, Jason DeGoldie, Jason Oldfield and Chris Watmore, Paul Briggs, Sean Henry. Then it'll be Aaron Bunton, Dale Blomley, Paul Joss, Scott Mason and Lee Gooding. Obviously a lot of fluids down there in turn 3, just being covered up. Must also be mentioned the safety standards of the cars that we have these days, that he's been able to get out of that car with, and he's been able to walk out of that car. So I think the safety standards that the specifications that we now have in Speedway Sedans Australia categories is as good as ever. And the roll cage has done its job, and that's allowed the driver to get out. I'm sure he's a bit shaken from the incident, but he's been able to walk away from that. So kudos to the technical people for the specifications, that they're as good as they are, that he's been able to get out of that. So still under red.
But yeah, we will quickly grab Jamie Oldfield, mate. Hard luck story of the weekend. Just turn around here for the camera, buddy. What's the go? You've come out in a borrowed car from Forest. First of all, what was the decision behind that one?
We got back in after that, my last heat, where we popped a tyre again, and we had a misfire from the start of the race and wasn't sure what it was, so we pulled the plugs out and found that it's melted a piston, so you know, no point in just running it and killing it. And Darren Forrest was good enough to offer us his car, and the boys around there thrashed, you know, his crew, our crew, a couple other guys, they thrashed getting it going, and we got out here, and then sounds like the flywheel's come loose. So just one of them weekends, not much you can do about it, but we had to go, and you know, we'll go home and, you know, regroup and maybe do something again next year.
Oh, your brother's still in the race, mate. I know he's just here. You want to have a quick look, so we'll let you get to it.
Yeah, cheers.
If you've just joined us, there's just been a horrendous crash, but the good news is he is okay. Donald Irving was the driver. He joins Darryl Atkinson as a non-finisher. Jamie Oldfield officially registered as a non-starter. Back underway. Throckmorton leads down the main straight from Sando. Blomley in third place. The first move comes from West Australia's 91 of Evan Wakefield, but around the outside goes AJ Lawrence. Momentarily back into fourth. Wakefield is there now. Back then to Jason DeGoldie. Another car, Jason Oldfield goes wide. Sean Henry is in that group. So move down the main straight to Chris Watmore, along with Paul Briggs with 16 laps to go. Down into Pittsbend, into the back straight, Corey Sando, and the race leader is 18 of Ricky Throckmorton. Keeping them both honest is Jaden Blomley. Just the first two qualify, 3 into 2 doesn't go. Corey Sando and Ricky Throckmorton cross the line together. 0.024 of a second separated them as they cross the line. Sando now in front. Throckmorton back in second place, and back there in third is Jaden Blomley. Evan Wakefield fourth, then Jason DeGoldie fifth. AJ Lawrence is sixth. Back in seventh place is Jason Oldfield, then Sean Henry. Down the main straight with 14 to go. 18.842. It was the quick lap that time around by Corey Sando. Second place is Throckmorton. Back then to Jaden Blomley in third. A gap back then to Evan Wakefield, who leads the chasing pack. Jason DeGoldie is in fifth place. Sixth place AJ Lawrence, then Sean Henry and Jason Oldfield. Paul Briggs and Chris Watmore are ninth and 10th. as they come out of turn 4 and down the main straight. Our leader is in turn 2. It's Corey Sando, leads by 0.7 of a second. Jaden Blomley now getting busy on the back end of the 18 car of Ricky Throckmorton. This is the C main of the national title for mental racewear. Down the main straight here in Timmins, our race leader is Corey Sando with 12 to go. Throckmorton in second place under pressure from Jaden Blomley. That's the transfer spot. Only one of those two can go through at the moment. Evan Wakefield slowly but surely is starting to close the gap. Back then in 5th place at 27 and Jason DeGoldie, and a long gap back then to AJ Lawrence and Sean Henry. The next car is Jason Oldfield, Chris Watmore. Back then to Paul Briggs, and with him is Dale Blomley, and Chris Watmore has been spat out and goes to the infield. Now into second place goes Jaden Blomley. He takes a transfer spot away from Ricky Throckmorton. Throckmorton dives to the inside, and Throckmorton momentarily will be back in second place as they cross the line literally together. 0.034 of a second separating the two in the transfer spot. Driving the wheels off the car in 4th place is the 91 of Evan Wakefield. He is really starting to close the gap, and Jason DeGoldie is coming into the picture too. Our race leader is Corey Sando. 9 laps to go here in the C main. Blomley second. Trouble here for Throckmorton. He goes sideways in the main straight, keeps on going. He goes back to 5th place. Now into 3rd place is Evan Wakefield. He's chasing down Blomley in second. So Jaden Blomley in the transfer spot. 3rd place is Evan Wakefield, but he's come from a long way back. He's closing quickly now. 8 laps to go in the C main. Back then to Sando and Throckmorton. Back in 6th place is AJ Lawrence, and on the inside of him is Sean Henry. Further back in the field is the 38 car of Aaron Bunton. Back then to Paul Briggs, and in the top 10 is Paul Joss in the 69. Into the main straight they come once again. Our race leader is Sando. Second place Jaden Blomley. Right behind him now is Evan Wakefield, so another challenger for the transfer spot. Jason Oldfield joins his brother on the infield as a non-finisher in the C main. They're coming up to lap traffic. There'll be 6 to go in the C main as Evan Wakefield now comes up behind Jaden Blomley. Oh, and Ricky Throckmorton has hit the fence pretty heavily. He's stopped almost to a crawl as they come out of turn 4, and the yellows have come on, and Throckmorton will be removed from the racetrack. You can see all the dirt he took off the car, off the wall, and Throckmorton goes infield.
But how about it, Mildura? Come on, get real loud for your C main leader at the moment. Your local in Corey Sando. Let's bring him home. Currently leads the C main. The number 22 just coming to the work area. Let's hope there's nothing too wrong with that car.
You can see all the grass that's been dug up by Throckmorton. Wakefield to Goldie. Back underway. Greens are activated. Around the cone they come. Who is going to transfer to the B main? Here comes Evan Wakefield. He's gone low on the track to try and get underneath of Blomley. DeGoldie's going to come underneath of Wakefield. Down into turn number 3. On the outside is Henry. DeGoldie's now going to be the challenger. It's Blomley and Sando. Sando and Blomley. Back then to DeGoldie in 3rd. Wakefield. Henry comes underneath of Wakefield. Paul Briggs has moved to 6th place. Blomley's trying to get under Sando. Down into turn 3, they're up against the wall. Down low on the track is Jason DeGoldie. 5 to go here in the C main. It's DeGoldie chasing down Blomley, and our race leader is Corey Sando. Back in 4th place, Evan Wakefield. Sean Henry and Paul Briggs. Paul Joss in 7th. Sando gets crossed up, and Jaden Blomley hits the front. Down into turn 3. Sando's back in front, and here comes DeGoldie. 3 into 2 won't go with 4 to go. It's DeGoldie still in 3rd place. Sando is the leader. Blomley, Sando goes wide again. 3 across the track. Down the back straight they go. Sando, Blomley, DeGoldie. This is the C main. They've got 3 to go this time around. Blomley hits the front. DeGoldie down low. Sando on the outside comes back. It's now Blomley, Sando and DeGoldie. 0.08 of a second separates the 3 of them. Blomley on the outside. On the inside, it's Corey Sando. Back in 3rd place, it's 27 of Jason DeGoldie. Wakefield is there as well. DeGoldie is there in 3rd place. Blomley outside. The inside is Sando. Back to Wakefield, and then back to Sean Henry. 2 laps to go. Sando's back in front. On the outside, it's Blomley. Blomley's back in front. Back then to DeGoldie. The yellow lights have come on. Something has obviously happened somewhere else apart from the lead. We've got the yellows on. We've got debris down on the racetrack. We've got a car that is smoking badly. How about this for a finish? Blomley, DeGoldie and Sando going hammer and tongs for the lead. What a race this is.
And this is only the C main, Jason.
Yep, and we've got debris down in the main straight at turn 4. There's a whole bar or an exhaust or something. Yep, so that needs to be picked up. That's why the yellows are on. An exhaust, yep. And there's debris down in turn 4 as well. It's left in the C main. And this is only the C main. We've got the B and the A to come. Blomley, Sando, De Goldie and Wakefield, the first 4. You'd think that's where it'll come from, but don't discount the other 4. We're about to go green. 2 laps to go. Who is going to go through to the B? Which will be 20 laps coming up soon. Jaden Blomley and Corey Sando. Away. Sando has given Blomley a bit of a start. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I think Blomley's already got it 1. Sando, is he in a bit of trouble? De Goldie's dive to the inside. Sean Henry's dive to the outside. Well, he's gone around the outside of Evan Wakefield. Well, Jaden Blomley, I think, has got this one shot to bits. Second place is anybody's guess. Into the main straight, white flag is out. Blomley is home and hose. Back then to Sando in second place. He's got plenty of work to do. Diving to the inside now is De Goldie. Right there with him is Henry and also Evan Wakefield. They move out of turn number 2 for the last time. Here comes De Goldie. Goes underneath of Sando. It's going to be Jaden Blomley the winner. Jaden Blomley will take it out. Who will get second? Sando fights back. Oh, didn't get there. De Goldie has got up. De Goldie with the quickest lap of the race on the lucky last will get through. Sando misses out, so too does Sean Henry. Evan Wakefield is 5th and Dale Blomley 6th. Paul Briggs is 7th and last to complete the distance is Lee Gooding. 1.633 was the winning margin and Corey Sando misses out by 0.118. Sean Henry misses out by 0.19. A very close finish. Put your hands together for Jaden Blomley and Jason De Goldie, who advanced to the B main after a very exciting C.
We won't hold him up too long. Your C main winner. It's not Tex Walker. It's Jaden Blomley, mate. I've been looking forward to this all weekend. Congratulations on the transfer for the B main.
Thank you very much. The car was wicked then. I think something's a bit better in the front, but we should get it right.
Running too close to the fence there, mate. We'll let you get back in the pits. Just want to have a quick chat, mate. Just all the crew that are thanking you out. I know they'll thrash to get this thing out, and good luck for that B, mate, and hopefully you can grab a transfer.
No, thank you very much. Thanks, everyone, for their help.
There you go, your C main winner, Jaden Blomley.